Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my March 2018 beauty favourites with one regret chucked in at the end, because I know it's been a while since I've done any actual regrets and I think sometimes I just forget or whatever. Anyway, so let's get into it. I've also got a bit of skincare to show you that I don't often show, so I think I'm going to start doing that a lot more. I think I'm also going to do an updated skincare routine because my skincare has changed quite a lot and I've seen a lot of positive changes. Anyway, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealers. Now I have the shades, or the shades that match my skin is C10 and C8. Unfortunately, I don't even have them here to show you today. This is C6, which is way too light for me, because I've actually finished them. They were that good that I used them literally since the day you saw me doing my review and demo video up until when they finished the other day. I've used them every single day. I think that they're great and I highly recommend them. Check out my review, which I will link for you guys below. And I've actually got quite a few foundations than normal to show you guys this month, because I've been alternating. It depends when I receive a product or start using it, and if I rediscover something or if I stopped using it for no other reason, then I've got newer products and I've kind of neglected those. So I wanted to show you some of these. First one is the My Perfect Colour Longwear Ultimate Matte Foundation from Primark. This is a £5 foundation. My shade is in Toffee. This is a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but a much more affordable version. Absolutely love it. Another one is one that I actually haven't done a review on, and it's another Primark foundation, and this is a My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation, also in the shade Toffee. Now the reason I have not done a review is because my pump is busted. What happens is when I press the pump down, the product doesn't come out of the nozzle, it comes out of here. Can you see where it comes out from the sides? I mean, it's a great foundation, don't get me wrong, but my packaging is busted. It's a 40ml foundation, which obviously means it's got a lot of product in it, but it's an amazing medium to full coverage foundation, and it is matte. Highly recommend it if you get the chance. I will definitely buy this again purely to replace this, because I can't take it anywhere with me because it's so messy. And the problem is that when I do press it, more product comes out than is necessary, and I've ended up wasting quite a lot of it. But that packaging issue aside, it's an excellent foundation. Another one is again Makeup Revolution, and it is their Fast Base foundation, their stick foundation. The shade that matches me is in F10. It's a perfect match for my skin. My skin tone is at the moment a MAC NC40, but it's a great full coverage foundation. It gives a very nice dewy glow. However, if you are like me with normal to combination skin or oily skin, you have to really powder it down quite a lot. So for those people that have got oily skin, you may see that as a bit too much of a faff. So I would personally maybe stay away from it. But for those of you that have got dry, normal to normal combination skin like mine, you will definitely like this quite a lot. I've been using this probably more than all the foundations that I'm about to show you or have shown you today. Another one is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. My shade is in Sand. When I initially bought it in the summer, I really did like it. I didn't give it a negative review. I've done a review and demo of this, but I've noticed that as I've got paler and paler because of this nonsense extended winter in the UK and hardly any sun. Right now, as I'm filming, this is Easter Monday. It's dark outside and it's dreary. Where is the sun, people? But I have found that this actually suits me a lot better now that I'm at my palest. Not that it was a big issue at the time, but it was just I had to bronze my face up a lot more. It's a great matte foundation. It gives a really nice natural finish, and I'm very, very happy with this, especially because it's in a tube, but it also comes with a pump, meaning that you only withdraw the amount of product that is necessary. Another one that I've been using a lot more towards the end of March is this Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. My shade is in Barcelona. I've used probably about half the bottle now. Again, no other reason than I had bought newer foundations, so I'd kind of stopped using this, and I wanted to obviously make sure that I didn't waste my money, because this is the thing when you are a YouTuber, sometimes you end up buying so much makeup, and even though you give it a constant positive review, you don't get the chance to use it so much, so it's almost like a waste of money. This powder blusher by Colourpop is in the shade Glass Slipper. I use this a lot. like a lot. For some reason I always reach for this more than all the other Colourpop blushes that I've got. It's just the shade of it. I mean, it's really pigmented. It's a gorgeous kind of berry shade, so it tends to go with a lot of plum looks that I do, more neutral looks that I do, cool tone ones. If I've got a lot of pink makeup going on and whatnot. So this is one that I tend to use probably more than any other one, and I've been using it a lot over the past month. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter is one of 2 highlighters that I'm going to show you today. I've been using this almost every day since I bought it. It's a gorgeous golden shade, really metallic finish to the skin, and I don't just use it on my cheekbones, I also use it on my inner tear duct, as well as to highlight my brow bone. It's a very versatile product and I'm very happy with it. And then the other highlighter that I mentioned is this one from MAC, the Hyper Real Glow. I know that they finally launched in the UK about a month after I did my review along with swatches. This one is in the shade Flash and Awe. I also have Get It Glowing, but I tend to reach for this one a lot more. It's got beautiful kind of rosy ivory sort of shades. This is one that will work well with fair to medium skin tones and not deeper skin tones, purely because those will look a little bit more, these two especially will look a lot more ashy on you. This one will be okay on deeper skin tones, but I don't feel that it's worth the money buying an entire palette just to use one. But personally, I absolutely love the quality of these. They're quite buttery, they melt into the skin a lot more, and I find that it is actually better than the Amrezy highlighter. So if you are kind of on the fence as to which one you want to go for, I would either go for Flash and Awe or Get It Glowing, depending on what your skin tone is, rather than buying the Amrezy highlighter. But obviously, again, it's just down to personal preference. Now, a product that I never seem to show you guys, even though I use it in so many tutorials, and I just felt the need to give it an honourable mention because I never seem to show it, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. It's so old that it's faded from the front, and this is what the inside looks like. It's a mess. And you can see it has received a lot of love. And a lot of these are refills, because when they have their Black Friday sale, I tend to buy quite a lot of the refills. So the shade Java and Banana are clearly the ones that I use the most. But I tend to use this almost every single day. So this was like an honourable mention for this lovely product. Right, moving on to eyeshadow palettes. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I've been using it again throughout the month of March quite consistently. I love it, especially for those days. And I have, with the clocks changing in the UK and me just being really busy this month, I've not had a lot of sleep and I've accidentally overslept a couple of times. This palette has saved me every single time because the shades are so soft. It doesn't require you to have to blend as much as you would have to with deeper shades. So literally, like orange soda quickly in the crease, a little bit of fairy on the lid, and I'm good to go. And that is my makeup, my eye makeup done within a couple of minutes. So this one has saved me so many times. So for those of you that are like mums on the run in the morning, or you're in a hurry to go to work, or you've only got half an hour to get ready, you would love a palette like this because it's so versatile. Another palette that I've been loving loads is the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I think it was in my favourites last month again, and it is also in my favourites for this month. Same as Soft Glam and same as the Venus XL one, which I'm going to show you in a minute as well. Again, it's because these are the most recent ones that I've bought. They're the ones closest to me in my room with all my makeup stash, and I've been reaching for these a lot, especially because I've got so many shades to get through with all of these palettes. And for those days when I have had a little bit of extra time to get ready, and we are coming into the spring season obviously as well, I've been using a lot of the red shades because red is not something that I necessarily always wear. So I wanted to kind of step outside my normal creative boundaries to go a little bit more intense. Yes, it is possible for me to be even more intense than I normally am. Yeah. And yes, as I just mentioned, the Lime Crime Venus XL palette, another one that I've absolutely been loving, loving, loving. For the same reasons as the Jeffree Star one. This one I have been able to use for so many different purpley, pinky sort of looks. A little bit of glitter on the lid, that sort of thing. But it's another amazing quality palette. And if you haven't seen my review on either of these, check them out because I showed the swatches. But this one is my favourite out of Jeffree Star's Blood Sugar and this one. When I had to choose, I chose this one, just in case anybody's wondering. But if you want to know the reasons why, you have to watch the reviews. Now, I'm not sure if you guys remember when I did a haul not long ago, I showed a bunch of the new Supernova eyeshadows by Colourpop. A lot of you had mentioned that the quality had changed because you'd obviously received yours before mine. And I have to agree with you. Some of them, the quality is not that good. And it's they're quite thick and a little bit more gloopy, whereas the previous initial ones were a lot more runny, so you were more easily able to move them around. But out of all the ones that I bought, these are the three that I love the most. This one here, which is called Lucky Penny, it looks white, right? But it is amazing. It's a holographic colour. At the moment, I can see bits of purple. It looks shiny and purple. But when I apply it to my eyes, it looks green, blue and purple. It's amazing. I just love the colour shift of this. This is so good. I've used it so many times. And every time I've used it, I've noticed people looking at me for a little bit longer than they should. And I'm like, yeah, they're looking at this. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And then another two are, I think that they were from a collection at the end of the year. It's in the colour Running in Orbits and UF Woe. They're quite similar in tone. This one is more bronzy orange and this one is more golden bronze. But the quality of these is excellent. I definitely feel that these are the sort of shades that most people tend to go towards anyway. Because when it comes to glitter or makeup in general, I find that more people tend to go for more neutral, brown, gold, safe sort of shades. And the quality of these is also excellent. So you would definitely, if this is not your kind of colour to go for, you would definitely like these two. I'm going to show you some eyelashes. Now I've got an empty box here. It's the Lily Lashes in the style Miami. And the reason I'm showing you an empty box is because it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. They're very big, fluttery and gorgeous. And this is as close as you're going to be able to get to them right now. But I absolutely love them. And then these ones here, which are still kind of in their dirty looking box, because I always, when I put the glue on my lashes, I leave them on the box to kind of dry a bit, which is why the box is a bit grubby looking. But these are in the style Camille number 16. They're called Easy Lash because they are not full band lashes, meaning you don't have to trim them. They're a little bit smaller in size, and that means that they're a lot more easier to apply than normal huge heavier lashes. And these are ones that, again, that have saved my ass over the past couple of weeks. When I've wanted to get ready in a hurry, I can literally just go like that and they are on. You don't need to shift them around. You don't need to pull them to left to right. You don't need to move them. And they are full glam, but more subtle full glam, if that makes sense. So they still kind of look forward and they flutter upwards, because when it comes to lashes, I always prefer ones that like kind of flick up so that it gives your eyes a more kind of open look. And I love, love, love these. Miss Beauty Addict, my friend Selena from YouTube, recently released a bunch of new Solar Glows, which are loose powder highlighters. And I have been using these loads ever since I got them. And two that I have definitely been using the most are the style Selena and the style Luna. Selena is definitely more of an everyday kind of golden shade, one that will work well with most skin tones. And Luna is definitely one that will work well with fair to medium skin tones. This one's more like a finely soft spun gold, and this one is a little bit deeper in tone. I've done a review along with swatches, and I've also got a discount code that she gave me to give you guys, I think 10 or 15% off. I'll link it in the info bar below. But the quality of these is excellent. I've used them dry as well as wet. When you use them wet, oh my god, they are so intense. They're metallic. They do not emphasize pores as much as other ones, as other highlighters that is, but they are very, very intense and I absolutely love them. Now, I have two things to show you from skincare. The first one, and this is not a new product by any means, and probably all of you have already had this, and I'm just late to the party. And it is the Mario Badescu drying lotion. Oh my god, guys, why did I not know about this before? I had a spot here and it's still kind of a little bit left. As soon as I dabbed a tiny bit of this on it, and it was like exploded the next day, and then it dried up and it pretty much disappeared. And those are those kind of evil whitehead spots that are really painful, and you can't squeeze them because there's no head on it. And this causes the head to kind of come out, and then it dries it all up. It's got this weird pink sediment at the bottom, and you're meant to dip your cotton swab right to the bottom. You're not meant to shake this around or anything at all. Pull it out and place the pink stuff, which reminds me of like that calamine lotion that your mum used to put on you when you had chickenpox as a kid, and it smells like sulfur. It smells like it belongs on another planet, but you know what, it does the job. £16 I think it was, which is pricey, but for what it does I would pay double. Now another skincare product I've been using pretty much every night, which is why it's already a quarter finished, is from The Ordinary, and it is 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil. This is what I use right at the end of my nighttime routine, and my skin has just been lapping it up. I wake up in the morning with beautiful glowy skin. Any dry patches have sorted themselves out. My skin looks more luminous underneath my makeup, and even I've been going a couple of days makeup free here or there because this has given me the confidence that my skin looks naturally healthy. Because at the end of the day, you can put on as much makeup as you want, but if your base looks shit, you know what, you're just walking around looking like a scaly dragon and it just doesn't look good. But I absolutely love, love, love this. Plus it's so affordable. And for those of you that don't know, and for those of you that live in West London, The Ordinary is actually opening a store in Westfield, White City, because I've already seen the banners and stuff. How amazing is that? I can just go down the road, go on My Ordinary stuff. But I was going to say, if you guys want me to do like a daytime skincare routine and a nighttime one, let me know below. Now the one regret that I've got to show you, this. Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. I want my £30 back, please. But you know what, all I can say is greasy, 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 oily. Stick your face in a vat of baby oil and then you get this. Now the shade that I bought is in 5 Tan. I think there are 6 or 7 shades, which at first I was like, well, that's not very inclusive, until I realised what the product is. And it comes in a glass container like this, and it comes with a doe foot applicator. Doesn't really have much of a smell, and what you're supposed to do is either apply it over your makeup or under your makeup to the areas you want highlighted. That's basically what it is. And all I can say is, somebody who has normal to combination skin, I looked greasy after like the first hour, and I just thought all the promo pictures that they've got of these gorgeous glowy looking models, and yeah, that's all a lie. I want my money back. I wish I could return it. I've used it 2-3 times and I just cannot get to grips with it. I don't like it. What else can I say on my lips today? I'm wearing Coloured Rain's Cherry Blossom, which is my favourite red lipstick. And other than that, I hope everybody is great. I hope March was wonderful for you guys. It was my dad's 70th birthday, mashallah, on the 31st of March. He had a great day, and I'm really looking forward to April because I'm going to New York. I'm actually going to New York next week. As I film this today, I'm going there next week. I'm like beyond excited. I hope the weather's nice. I just hope it doesn't rain. You guys remember my vlog from last time, the first day? Rain, 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 rain. And yeah, and then it was sunny in London. Sod law, innit? So yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys are great, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!